Hi everyone, I'm Hanna at Body Wisdom Yoga by Hanna, and today I am here to talk to all of you mamas and daddies out there, any parents out there who are struggling to fit in self-care and yoga into your busy routine. I'm here to show you a few things that you can do for 5 minutes to take care of yourself, refresh, recharge, renew. And so I'm going to be doing a little series, and I have my little helper here. This is Harmony. And so she's here to encourage us to practice our yoga class today. Without further ado, you can grab whatever props you need to have. And of course, bring your little ones to class. And so what we're going to do is we're going to prop our hips up on a block or a cushion. I have a meditation cushion here, and Harmony's going to do this with me. So we're going to start by checking in with our breath. Our breath is our number one most powerful tool to regulating the nervous system, reducing stress, reducing anxiety, all of that, regulating emotions. So in yoga, we practice self-regulation through the breath. So what better way to teach your kids than by leading by example? So placing one hand on the heart and one hand on the navel. See if you can draw the navel in, activating the pelvic floor. Watch out for your cat. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to simply practice the ocean wave breath. There's a slight constriction in the back of your throat so that it makes it sound like a smooth ocean, the waves of an ocean kind of flowing in and out. Now let's practice breathing in for 4 seconds and breathing out for 4 seconds. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathing out, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now doing it at your own pace. I'm going to breathe along with you. Really telling your mind to calm, slow down, let go of thought. Give yourself full permission to be completely in this moment. Just be present. And if you have little ones that are vying for your attention, draw them in. Do this with them. Can you do it with me? Take a big breath. Wonderful. All right, so our first yoga pose that we'll do, we're going to add the breath to this pose. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab my yoga bolster. If you have a bolster, you can grab one, or if you have just some plain cushions, just stack them up on your lap. So this is a yoga bolster. It's kind of like a heavy, firm pillow. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my feet together out in front, move them out just slightly, and I'm just going to find a comfortable positioning for my bolster here. And so I'm actually going to move my ankles out just slightly because that feels more comfortable right now. And so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, engage the navel and the lower belly, drawing it in, walking my hands forward with a flat back, really trying to keep that low back nice and flat. And then once I find to where I can't hinge forward from the hips any further, then I'm going to begin to round the upper back down, turning my chin one way or the other. And Harmony wants to join us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay her here and let her flop around, just holding on to her. We just experiment and we let her be. All right, See if you can take 3 ujjayi breaths in this pose. And beginning to walk your hands back up to a nice long spine and then rocking up from the hips. So you come out the exact same way that you went in. So just reversing the order. Okay. Looks like baby made a little bit of a mess. I don't know how she opened that. All right. So the next pose we're going to do, since we did a forward fold, we want to practice balance. So we want to move into a back bend. So what we're going to do is, you can do this with or without the prop. So I'm going to lay down. Hi, baby. Hi, you see Mama's doing yoga? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my hips off the ground and then slide the bolster under my hips and just allow my hips to sink down. Now in this pose, we don't want to turn the neck left and right if at all possible. But if you have children or fur children running around, just know, just be gentle with yourself and be easy. Now see if you can find that flowing ujjayi breath, the ocean breath. And sometimes I like to make sounds at my daughter to keep her entertained. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some Om sounds. Om. Om. Now you do it, baby bug. Can you do it? Om. Excellent. Now before I come down, I like to just kind of bring my knees up over my hips and just row in some circles, maybe opposite circles and then similar circles, like knees together versus knees apart. And just finding what feels good. Now if you're pregnant, you want to avoid doing work on your back. So you don't want to be laying on your back if you are past the second trimester. So an option, instead of laying down in the bridge pose on your back, you could do that on your knees. So like standing up on your knees, you can create a back bend. All right, if you are in this pose with me, you can bring the feet down. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, press into my heels, lift the hips, and push the bolster out of the way. Bring my hips down, and then bring the knees into the chest. Hi, baby. And I'm going to turn over onto my side and come up. So the last pose I'm going to show you, yes, is that pose, the bridge pose on my knees. So as you inhale, just rolling the heart open, looking up. This is an alternate pose that you can take if you're pregnant. All right, so that was our 5-minute class for mamas and parents. And just know that, even though this took us about 10 minutes to get through, if you practice those poses during the day, it won't take you that much time to get through. And even if you want to do like one pose at a time, like when you could do your breath work in the morning, maybe you do bridge pose in the afternoon, like at lunchtime. And then you can do the forward fold in the evening. Anything like that can work. You can hold each of those poses for 1 to 5 minutes, whatever you have time for. Or you can even just do a few breaths like we did. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and I'm going to continue making these videos to help make yoga more accessible for mamas and parents. So thanks again. Bye.